is up, Havoc Fishing? So we have driven a total of 8 hours to get the kayak worked on. So I haven't said anything about this because I wanted it to be a surprise, but we have brought our kayak to Louisiana Custom Kayaks, to the one and only Brock Miller, the kayak doctor. Anyways, we're almost there. We're fixing to make the reveal. Y'all stay tuned to see what this guy has done to pimp my kayak. See y'all in a bit. All right, guys, what's up? I just got here to Louisiana Custom Kayaks. I am super excited to see what the kayak doctor, Mr. Brock Miller, did to this boat. Let's go inside and take a look, just so y'all can see. This is the outside of the building out here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. What's up, Brock?
What's up? How's it going?
Going good, man.
Good.
Good to see you.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go look at this bad boy.
So here she is.
Oh my God.
Oldtown. Got it tricked out to the nines. Got dual graphs. Pretty much everything we could have done to this boat. So we'll kind of give you a bow to stern walkthrough, show you everything we did. We got a couple custom things that we did specifically for this boat. We're gonna let you see what all went into it. So starting at the front, we got the Yak Power nav lights. These are the 10-inch LED strips. That runs back to our Yak Power system. Kind of going off that, we've also got interior blue lights. These are good for rigging. So when he gets there early before daylight, or spends a little bit extra time on the water in the evening, still got light to rig lines, pick up your tackle, keep everything organized. He also got a Burley Pro bumper on the front. I tell everybody that comes in our shop, we hardly ever have a boat leave without it. We got a whole selection of them on the wall. It's one of our most popular things that we sell on the website. Super easy to install, plus it protects your investment. You know, you got a kayak that's off the floor, it's worth a lot. Now it's worth even more, so you want to protect that investment. And 50 bucks up front is really not that bad for what you're getting out of it. Moving over to the side, this is probably what's catching a lot of people's eye. We've got dual Lowrance FS units. We've got a 7 in front, a 9 in the back. The 7 is hooked up to the side scan transducer, just the regular Lowrance transducer, and then the 9 is hooked up to our active target setup. So we got both of these mounted on a custom mount that we came up with in-house. Basically when Jacob came to us, he said, I want to leave these on the boat. I don't want to have to take them off and spend 30 minutes setting up my kayak every single time I'm going fishing. So we kind of played around. We ended up coming with a custom mount. We CNC'd it out a 1/2-inch marine board. That's one of the cool things about our shops. We have a CNC in-house and we can come up with cool stuff like this. So we've got both units bolted on here. It's actually bolted to a metal track. So we took off the plastic tracks that come standard on the boat. We upgrade them to the metal. That way we can literally pick up the boat with this mount. So it's super solid. Does what he needs to do. He can survive driving down the road. He can leave them on there when he's going in between spots. So it saves him a lot of time from having to unplug everything and rerun his wires. Moving back, we had to throw kayak cushions on here. It's kind of like the Burley Pro. We hardly ever have boats leave the shop without kayak cushions. So we added the rectangle to both, went with the orange to kind of match the orange theme on the boat. But we gotta have these on the seat. These seats are comfortable, but when you throw those on, you can't beat it. Over there on the right side, we've got the fishing specialties mount. So that's what we use to connect to attach our active target transducer to. This is one of the best, or actually this is the best mount that we found. We've dealt with a couple other ones. Honestly, a lot of them try to add a little bit too much. That a lot of moving parts and change and switch directions every which way. This thing is simple, but it's solid. So we've been very happy with those. Pretty much all of our boats out of the shop now with either Panoptics or Live Target run that mount. Also, we've got a Yak Attack double header, so when we are traveling, we can store the pole right here. Very easy to disconnect. Set it right in there. Keep our transducer inside the boat so it's protected. We've also got a cover on it. And also, if you're on the water, you get into some grass, you don't want to, have your transducer in the water, you can pull it in there and angle the handle out. That way it's not all up in your way. Underneath the seat is kind of where we hit a lot of our electronics. So our Yak Power switch, our active target module and our batteries. The active target module is actually on the left side of the boat in here. We kind of had to make a custom mount to fit that in there. And then our yak power switch is actually directly underneath the seat. So everything's pretty nice and neat. We can go back to it if we ever have issues with a light or issues with wiring. Always go to it and fix that issue right away. So everything's nice and organized. Got his lithium battery underneath the seat for his Minn Kota. So pretty cool how Oldtown built this into the boat. That way you don't have to add a battery box, take up storage space in the tank well. So everything's kind of built in, and they use this kind of wasted space to hold a big battery for your trolling motor. Moving back, we've got 2 of the new black packs. So we kind of changed them up. Typically people have them open up just like that on the back. With these, we ended up having to open up this way. So you can see, unlatch it, open it up this way, gives us a little better access. Typically he's reaching over the right side of the seat to get to his stuff in there. And we've also got 7 rod holders back here. So probably not gonna be enough for his bass fishing stuff, but should be plenty for the average guy. But we've been really happy with this. I started running it on my boat, on my Outback, and I was kind of telling my camera earlier that I left my stuff back there for on the way back from fishing. Actually rained, cleaned off my boat, which was great. I was worried about my stuff. I had my fish finder in the crate. Sure enough, I go to open it up, it's bone dry in there. So I don't think they advertise that they're waterproof, but they're pretty good at keeping water out, especially if you haven't drilled any holes, a lot of extra holes in it. So I've been very happy with these. Like I said, I'm not a crate guy, but I really like running this on my boat. And then we got the cherry on top, Power Pole Micro. Oldtown's great about including the bolt pattern on the back, so this is super easy install with 1/4-20 screws. You know, it's something that's grown to be a staple on almost every kayak out there now. Very easy to use, great customer service. Love working with those guys. So, you know, this is just kind of the cherry on top. Took us 30 seconds to install that. But this was a cool build. We did a lot of cool custom stuff and stuff we had to kind of work out on the fly on it. But we're pretty happy with it. It came out clean, and we hope Jake can put some fish in the boat with it.
Definitely gonna try. All right, guys, there you go. You see the boat, you see how awesome it is. Big shout out to Brock and Louisiana Custom Kayaks. These are my guys for anything and everything when it comes to my kayak. I only trust one group to do it. So if y'all are looking for that group to work on your boat, take care of your boat, and treat you like family, these are the guys that come see. Louisiana Custom Kayaks in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You guys take care. We'll see y'all in the next video, which will be Lake Fork. Adios.